Self-awareness is the cornerstone of personal growth and transformation. It is the practice of becoming deeply conscious of who you are, what you want, and how you show up in the world. Without self-awareness, we are like ships sailing without a compass, drifting wherever the current takes us. When you develop a greater awareness of yourself, you begin to steer your life in a direction that is aligned with your true values, goals, and aspirations. The first step in this journey is to pause and reflect, giving yourself permission to ask the tough questions about your habits, desires, and reactions. It is so easy to get caught up in the external noise of life, what others expect of us, what society deems important, and the constant stream of information we absorb daily. Self-awareness allows you to filter out this noise and turn inward, where your true voice resides. It's not about perfection or having all the answers. It's about noticing the patterns in your thinking and behavior that may no longer serve you. It's the act of being present with yourself and observing your thoughts and actions from a place of curiosity, not judgment. When you are self-aware, you start to recognize the unconscious patterns that shape your life. For example, you may notice that you tend to react defensively in certain situations or feel anxiety before taking risks. These recurring responses are often learned behaviors or coping mechanisms that may have served you at some point but now hold you back. Through self-awareness, you gain the ability to change these patterns. You can choose a more conscious response, one that aligns with who you truly want to be in the world. Self-awareness also involves understanding your values and priorities. What truly matters to you? Is it family, personal growth, success, creativity, or something else? When you know your core values, making decisions becomes easier. You no longer waste time on things that don't align with your essence, and you begin to honor what feels authentic to you. It's in this deep understanding of yourself that you find the courage to say no to things that drain your energy and yes to what ignites your spirit. Another crucial aspect of self-awareness is recognizing your emotions and understanding where they come from. Emotions are not random. They are signals that tell us something about our inner world. By becoming aware of your emotional states, you can start to understand their root causes. Are you angry because someone else's actions triggered you? Or is there an underlying fear or insecurity that you need to address? When you take the time to explore your emotions, you gain clarity and can make better choices in your interactions with others. Moreover, self-awareness helps you acknowledge your strengths and weaknesses. Many of us are quick to criticize ourselves, but it's just as important to recognize and celebrate our strengths. Knowing what you excel at builds confidence and allows you to leverage those skills to create a life that reflects your potential. On the flip side, acknowledging your weaknesses doesn't mean accepting them as permanent. It's an opportunity to grow. With awareness, you can actively work to improve areas that need attention while also seeking help when necessary. At its core, self-awareness is about taking responsibility for your life. It's about realizing that you are the author of your story, and the choices you make today will shape the person you become tomorrow. When you cultivate a deep sense of self-awareness, you stop blaming external circumstances or other people for your situation. You understand that you have the power to create change within yourself. This internal empowerment is the foundation for living a life of fulfillment and purpose. Lastly, self-awareness is a lifelong practice. It's not something you achieve and then move on from. It requires continuous attention and nurturing. As you grow and evolve, so does your understanding of yourself. Life is always changing, and as you experience new situations and challenges, you gain new insights into who you are. Embrace the journey of self-awareness as an ongoing process of discovery, and allow it to guide you to greater depths of understanding and fulfillment. Finally, learning to be. Mindset is the lens through which we view the world and interpret our experiences. It's the internal framework that shapes how we think, feel, and act in every situation. A positive mindset can make the difference between seeing opportunities in the face of adversity or feeling defeated by them. When you cultivate a growth-oriented mindset, you start to see challenges not as obstacles, but as stepping stones toward personal development and success. This shift in perception can unlock unlimited potential within you. At the core of mindset is the belief that change is possible. A fixed mindset tells you that your abilities and intelligence are static, that you either have it or you don't. In contrast, a growth mindset embraces the idea that you can always learn, grow, and improve. When you believe that your talents can be developed through effort and perseverance, you stop limiting yourself. Instead of seeing failure as a reflection of your worth, you begin to view it as a valuable learning experience. The power of mindset extends beyond how we view ourselves. It also influences how we approach the world. A mindset rooted in positivity focuses on the potential in people, situations, and the future. It allows you to find solutions rather than dwell on problems. A mindset of abundance believes that there is more than enough success, happiness, and fulfillment for everyone, rather than feeling threatened by the success of others. This expansive perspective fosters collaboration, generosity, and a sense of interconnectedness with those around you. On the flip side, a negative mindset can be self-sabotaging. When you constantly expect the worst, you create a reality where fear and doubt dominate your decisions. Negative thinking perpetuates itself, leading to a cycle of discouragement and missed opportunities. This mindset traps you in a pattern of self-limiting beliefs, where you may feel that your dreams are unattainable or that you are not worthy of success. It takes conscious effort to break free from this cycle, but once you do, your entire approach to life begins to shift. End quote. Your mindset also has a direct impact on your resilience. Life will always present challenges, but a resilient mindset enables you to bounce back when things don't go as planned. Instead of giving up at the first sign of difficulty, a resilient person with a strong mindset will adapt, recalibrate, and continue moving forward. They understand that setbacks are part of the journey, not a final destination. Cultivating this mindset is essential for anyone who desires long-term success, as it helps you weather the ups and downs of life with grace and perseverance. Another important aspect of mindset is self-belief. If you don't believe in your ability to succeed, then you'll be less likely to take risks or push yourself beyond your comfort zone. But when you develop confidence in your skills, knowledge, and strengths, you empower yourself to take bold action. This self-belief is contagious. It not only propels you toward your goals, but also inspires others to believe in you and support you along the way. So whether it's self-belief in yourself or believes in others, to believe in you and support you along the way. Your mindset shapes not only your own success, but also the influence you have on those around you. Mindset also plays a significant role in how we manage stress and setbacks. A person with a positive mindset is more likely to approach stressful situations with calmness and clarity. They understand that challenges are a normal part of life and not something to be feared. In contrast, someone with a negative mindset may perceive every setback as a disaster, leading to anxiety and overwhelm. By developing a mindset that embraces challenges as growth opportunities, you equip yourself with the tools to navigate life's uncertainties with confidence. Finally, the beauty of mindset lies in its ability to be transformed. No matter where you start, you have the power to shift your mindset to one that serves you. Through intentional thought patterns, affirmations, and self-awareness, you can move from a place of self-doubt and limitation to a place of empowerment and possibility. This transformation is not instantaneous, but with consistent effort, it becomes a natural part of your thinking. As you evolve, so does your mindset, and with it, your capacity to create the life you desire. Gratitude is a powerful force that can transform your perspective on life. It shifts your focus from what you lack to what you already have. Often we get caught up in the chase for more success, more possessions, more validation, thinking that happiness lies just beyond our reach. But gratitude invites us to pause and recognize the abundance present in our lives, right here and right now. By practicing gratitude daily, we begin to experience a deeper sense of fulfillment because we realize that we are already surrounded by blessings. At its core, gratitude is about shifting our mindset. When we choose to focus on the good in our lives, we create space for more goodness to flow in. It's easy to get caught in the cycle of negativity, especially during challenging times. But when we consciously choose gratitude, we train our minds to notice the positives, no matter how small they may seem. The act of giving thanks allows us to recalibrate our minds to appreciate the richness that already exists in our world. Whether it's the beauty of nature, the kindness of a stranger, or the support of loved ones. Gratitude is also deeply tied to our relationships. When we express appreciation for others, we strengthen the bonds that connect us. Simple acts of gratitude, like saying thank you or showing recognition for someone's efforts, can make a world of difference. It's in these moments of acknowledgement that we reinforce feelings of love and appreciation. Gratitude fosters an environment of positivity and mutual respect where people feel valued and understood. As a result, relationships grow deeper, trust builds stronger, and emotional connections become more meaningful. One of the most powerful aspects of gratitude is its ability to shift our emotional state. When we feel stressed, anxious, or overwhelmed, practicing gratitude can bring us back to a place of peace. By listing the things we are grateful for, whether it's our health, our family, or simply the ability to breathe, we create an immediate sense of grounding. Gratitude helps us focus on what is within our control and what is going well, rather than on what is going wrong. It nurtures a sense of calmness and acceptance, allowing us to move through life's challenges with more resilience. Gratitude is also a key to unlocking abundance. Many people believe that they can only be grateful when they have everything they want. But this mindset keeps us trapped in a state of lack. Gratitude, on the other hand, teaches us that abundance is not just about material wealth, but about the richness of life itself. When we give thanks for the things we have, we open ourselves up to receive even more. Gratitude has allowed us to receive even more. The energy of gratitude attracts positivity, opportunities, and prosperity into our lives. It's as if the universe responds to our thankfulness by providing even greater blessings. Another powerful aspect of gratitude is its connection to mindfulness. When we practice gratitude, we become more present in the moment. This mindfulness helps us cultivate a deeper appreciation for life as it is, rather than constantly yearning for what we think we need or want. And if we truly believe that our happiness depends on others, gratitude also fosters a sense of humility. In a world that often emphasizes individual achievement and material success, gratitude reminds us that we are not alone in our journey. We are all interconnected, and the things we have are often the result of the support and kindness of others. Whether it's the guidance of a mentor, the love of a friend, or the generosity of a stranger, gratitude keeps us grounded and aware of the help we receive from the world around us. It reminds us to remain humble in our successes and to express appreciation for the contributions of others. Finally, gratitude has profound effects on our overall well-being. Studies have shown that people who practice gratitude regularly experience lower levels of stress and depression, have better sleep quality, and enjoy greater life satisfaction. Gratitude shifts our focus from what's wrong to what's right, improving our mental and emotional health. It encourages us to cultivate a positive mindset, build stronger relationships, and develop a sense of contentment that is not dependent on external circumstances. Gratitude, therefore, becomes a tool for living a healthier, more fulfilling life. Health and well-being are the foundation of a fulfilling life. Without good health, it becomes challenging to enjoy the other aspects of life that bring us joy, purpose, and connection. Taking care of your physical, mental, and emotional health is an ongoing process, not a destination. Every day offers an opportunity to make choices that enhance your well-being, whether it's through the food you eat, the exercise you engage in, or the thoughts you choose to nurture. By prioritizing your health, you invest in your future and create the energy needed to pursue your dreams. Physical health is the most obvious component of well-being, and it requires consistent attention. This includes proper nutrition, regular exercise, and adequate sleep. A balanced diet, rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins, provides the nutrients your body needs to function optimally. When you fuel your body with the right foods, you increase your energy levels, improve your immune system, and enhance your mood. Movement in the form of exercise strengthens muscles, boosts cardiovascular health, and keeps your body flexible. Even simple activities like walking or stretching can make a significant difference in how you feel. Mental health is equally essential and often overlooked. It's easy to focus solely on physical well-being, but without a healthy mind, it's difficult to maintain overall balance. Mental well-being involves managing stress, practicing mindfulness, and seeking support when needed. Techniques like meditation, deep breathing, and journaling help reduce anxiety, improve focus, and promote emotional clarity. Additionally, mental health is nurtured by cultivating a positive mindset, challenging negative thought patterns, and engaging in activities that bring you joy and fulfillment. It's about finding peace within yourself and creating space for your mind to rest. Emotional health plays a significant role in overall well-being as well. The way we process and express our emotions can deeply affect our physical and mental state. When emotions are suppressed or ignored, they can manifest as stress, tension, or even physical illness. Therefore, emotional well-being involves acknowledging and understanding your feelings, whether they are positive or negative. This includes expressing emotions in a healthy way, seeking emotional support when necessary, and engaging in activities that bring emotional satisfaction. Healthy emotional expression enhances resilience, deepens relationships, and creates a sense of inner peace. Another critical aspect of health and well-being is social connection. Humans are inherently social beings, and our relationships have a direct impact on our mental and emotional health. Strong, supportive connections with family, friends, and colleagues can lift our spirits, provide comfort during difficult times, and foster a sense of belonging. Healthy relationships are based on trust, mutual respect, and open communication. When we invest in positive social connections, we create a network of support that can help us navigate life's challenges with greater ease. Spiritual health is another important dimension of well-being. This does not necessarily mean religious beliefs, but rather a sense of purpose and connection to something greater than oneself. It may be expressed through personal values, creative pursuits, or a deep appreciation for the world around you. Cultivating spiritual health allows you to feel aligned with your deeper sense of purpose, which brings clarity and meaning to your life. Whether through nature, community service, or personal reflection, spiritual well-being provides a sense of direction and fulfillment that nourishes the soul. Self-care is an essential practice for maintaining health and well-being. In our busy lives, it's easy to overlook our own needs. But self-care is not a luxury, it's a necessary. Taking time for yourself to relax, recharge, and engage in activities that bring you joy is vital for maintaining balance. Whether it's reading a book, taking a hot bath, practicing yoga, or simply resting, self-care allows you to rejuvenate your body, mind, and spirit. By making self-care a priority, you ensure that you have the energy and resilience to show up fully for others and meet the demands of daily life. Finally, achieving well-being requires a holistic approach, recognizing that all aspects of your health are interconnected. Taking care of your body helps improve your mind, and a positive mindset can lead to healthier physical habits. When we nurture our emotional and mental health, we are better equipped to manage stress and face challenges with grace. Well-being is not a one-size-fits-all model. It's about finding balance in every area of your life and making intentional choices that support your overall health. Relationships are the threads that weave the fabric of our lives. They provide us with connection, support, love, and shared experiences that contribute to our overall sense of fulfillment. Healthy relationships are essential for our emotional well-being and happiness. Whether with family, friends, romantic partners, or colleagues, the quality of our relationships has a profound impact on our mental, emotional, and even physical health. Building and nurturing meaningful relationships is not a one-time effort, but a lifelong practice that requires time, energy, and attention. At the foundation of every strong relationship is trust. Trust is the cornerstone that allows people to feel safe, respected, and valued. Without trust, relationships can quickly become strained or fragile. Trust is built over time through consistent actions, honesty, and vulnerability. It's the ability to rely on one another in times of need, knowing that you are supported and understood. Trust also requires mutual respect and clear boundaries, where both parties honor each other's needs and space. When trust is present, relationships have a solid foundation from which they can flourish. Communication is another pillar of healthy relationships. It's not just about talking, but about truly listening and understanding one another. Effective communication allows people to express their thoughts, feelings, and concerns in a way that fosters empathy and connection. Misunderstandings and conflicts often arise when communication breaks down, leading to frustration and resentment. By practicing active listening, expressing oneself honestly, and being open to feedback, relationships can navigate challenges and grow stronger. It's about creating a safe space where both people feel heard and valued. And the more people we can influence to feel safe, secure, and stable, the more relationships will flourish. In addition to communication, respect is essential in all relationships. Respect means acknowledging each other's feelings, opinions, and boundaries, even when they differ from our own. It's about accepting people for who they are without trying to change or control them. Respecting one another's individuality allows relationships to thrive, as both people feel free to express themselves without fear of judgment or rejection. And that's not just true for both people feel free to express themselves without fear of judgment or rejection. When respect is mutual, the relationship becomes a partnership built on equality, where both individuals contribute to the shared dynamic. And the entire dynamic is this. What's the work? Well, let's get started. Support is a key element in meaningful relationships. Life is full of ups and downs, and having someone to lean on during difficult times can make all the difference. Support can take many forms: emotional support when you're feeling down, practical support when you need help, or moral support when you're making difficult decisions. A strong relationship provides a safe haven where both individuals feel encouraged to pursue their goals, take risks, and overcome challenges. Support can be a great risk and overcome challenges. The willingness to support one another without expectation or condition strengthens the bond and creates a sense of security. However, relationships also require boundaries. Setting healthy boundaries ensures that both individuals have the space to grow and maintain their sense of self within the dynamic. Boundaries are about knowing where your limits are and communicating them respectfully to others. It's essential to recognize that each person in a relationship has their own needs, desires, and priorities, and that these need to be respected for the relationship to remain balanced and healthy. Boundaries allow relationships to flourish without one person feeling overburdened or compromised. Empathy is another crucial element in building deep and meaningful relationships. Empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of another person, to put yourself in their shoes and respond with compassion. It creates a bridge of connection that transcends words and actions. When we practice empathy, we acknowledge that everyone has their own struggles, fears, and dreams, and we offer understanding without judgment. Empathy fosters intimacy, trust, and emotional closeness as both people feel seen and validated in their experiences. Finally, relationships require ongoing effort and commitment. They are not static, they evolve over time. Whether it's spending quality time together, showing appreciation, or resolving conflicts, healthy relationships need consistent care. Relationships take work, but that work is not a burden. It is a choice to invest in someone else's happiness and growth. By continuously nurturing your relationships, you create a dynamic that supports mutual growth, shared joy, and the deeper connection that all humans crave. In relationships, time management is one of the most valuable skills you can cultivate in life. It's not just about filling your day with tasks, but about prioritizing your energy and focus on the things that matter most. In a world where distractions are constant and demands are high, managing your time effectively allows you to achieve your goals, reduce stress, and create a sense of balance. When you manage your time well, you create space for what truly nourishes you, whether it's work, relationships, self-care, or personal growth. At the core of time management is the ability to prioritize. Not all tasks are created equal, and recognizing which ones will have the greatest impact on your life can make all the difference. It's important to identify your most important tasks and dedicate time to those first, rather than letting less significant activities consume your energy. This requires clarity on your values and goals. So get this wrong. When you are clear on what you want to accomplish, prioritizing becomes easier, allowing you to focus on what will move you forward rather than getting bogged down by busy work. One of the key principles of effective time management is setting clear goals. Without a sense of direction, it's easy to get lost in the day-to-day demands of life. Goals provide a roadmap for how to use your time, helping you stay on track and make intentional progress. Setting both short-term and long-term goals allows you to create a balance between immediate tasks and future aspirations. If your aspirations, it's important to break down larger goals into smaller, manageable steps so that you can make consistent progress and avoid feeling overwhelmed by the enormity of your objectives. Time management also involves creating structure in your day. While spontaneity has its place, a structured routine allows you to make the most of your time. By setting designated times for specific activities such as work, exercise, meals, and relaxation, you create a rhythm that maximizes productivity while ensuring you don't neglect other areas of your life. This structure helps you to avoid wasting time on decision-making throughout the day and keeps you focused on completing tasks efficiently. It's about creating a flow where each part of your day is aligned with your priorities. Another important aspect of time management is learning to say no. In our society, there's often pressure to take on more than we can handle, but agreeing to every request or invitation can quickly overwhelm your schedule. Setting boundaries is crucial to maintaining balance. Saying no is not about being rude or unhelpful. It's about respecting your time and recognizing that your energy is finite. By learning to say no when something doesn't align with your goals or values, you create the space to focus on what truly matters to you. Time management also requires self-discipline. It's easy to be distracted by social media, emails, or other non-urgent matters, especially when the tasks at hand are challenging or tedious. Cultivating self-discipline helps you stay focused on the task at hand, even when the urge to procrastinate arises. This means avoiding the temptation to multitask, as doing so can dilute your attention and make you less efficient. Instead, focus on completing one task at a time, giving it your full attention, and checking it off your list before moving on to the next. Another critical component of time management is recognizing the importance of rest and self-care. We often think of time management in terms of productivity, but managing your time also means taking breaks, resting, and allowing yourself to recharge. Overworking leads to burnout, which can make you less effective in the long run. Schedule time for activities that relax and rejuvenate you, whether it's taking a walk, reading, practicing yoga, or simply doing nothing. By giving yourself permission to rest, you ensure that you have the energy and focus to perform at your best when it's time to work. Finally, effective time management involves reflection and adjustment. Life is constantly changing, and what worked for you in one season may not work in another. Regularly evaluating how you're using your time allows you to make adjustments, refine your strategies, and improve your habits. Reflecting on your day, week, or month can help you identify patterns, such as time wasted on unimportant tasks or areas where you need to set more boundaries. By being flexible and willing to adapt, you ensure that your time management system continues to serve you, helping you stay aligned with your goals and values. Learning and growth are fundamental to human development. They are the driving forces that push us forward, allowing us to adapt, evolve, and achieve new levels of understanding and skill. Growth isn't limited to formal education or structured learning environments. It happens every day through experiences, relationships, and challenges. The process of learning is lifelong, and embracing it opens up endless possibilities for self-improvement and personal fulfillment. When we commit to learning, we not only expand our knowledge, but also develop the resilience needed to navigate life's complexities. At the core of learning is curiosity. Curiosity is the spark that ignites the desire to understand the world around us. It drives us to ask questions, seek answers, and explore new perspectives. When we remain curious, we engage in continuous discovery, both of the world and of ourselves. Curiosity keeps the mind active and engaged, allowing us to make meaningful connections and explore ideas we may never have encountered otherwise. It's through curiosity that we move beyond what we already know and venture into new realms of understanding and possibility. Growth is also deeply tied to stepping outside of our comfort zones. The process of growth often involves discomfort, as it requires us to challenge existing beliefs, skills, and habits. When we embrace new challenges, whether it's learning a new skill, facing a difficult situation, or stepping into an unfamiliar role, we stretch ourselves beyond our previous limits. This discomfort is not something to avoid, but something to embrace, as it signals that we are moving in the direction of growth. It's in those moments of uncertainty and challenge that our true potential is revealed. In the journey of learning and growth, failure plays an essential role. Failure is not the end of the road, but a stepping stone on the path to success. When we fail, we are given the opportunity to reflect, learn from our mistakes, and improve. It's through failure that we often discover new solutions, refine our approaches, and build resilience. Failure plays a prominent role in expanding our vision for the future. Embracing failure as part of the growth process allows us to take risks and experiment, knowing that the lessons learned from setbacks are just as valuable, if not more so, than the successes themselves. Opportunity cost. What does it cost to not find success? Interpersonal relationships, communication skills, prosperity. Another critical aspect of learning and growth is self-reflection. Taking time to reflect on our experiences, thoughts, and behaviors allows us to gain insight into how we've changed and where we still have room to grow. Self-reflection helps us identify patterns, understand our strengths and weaknesses, and clarify our values. By regularly assessing our progress, we can make informed decisions about our next steps and align our actions with our deeper goals. Reflection fosters greater self-awareness, which is essential for continued personal growth. Learning and growth are also shaped by the people we surround ourselves with. Relationships play a significant role in our development as we learn from the experiences, perspectives, and insights of others. Engaging in meaningful conversations, seeking mentorship, and collaborating with others can accelerate our learning process. Through these interactions, we are exposed to new ideas, strategies, and viewpoints that challenge and broaden our understanding. Positive relationships provide a support network that encourages us to keep growing, even when we face difficulties or self-doubt. Growth requires persistence and patience. It's easy to become discouraged when progress feels slow or when we encounter obstacles. But true growth is a gradual process. Every small step forward contributes to the larger picture, even if it's not immediately apparent. Learning doesn't always come in big, dramatic leaps. Often it's the cumulative effect of consistent effort over time that leads to the most significant transformations. Patience is essential during this process as it helps us stay committed to the journey, trusting that growth will come as long as we remain dedicated. Finally, learning and growth are deeply personal. While there are general principles and practices that apply to everyone, each person's growth journey is unique. What motivates and inspires one person may not resonate with another, and the challenges each person faces vary. The key is to recognize that growth is a deeply individual experience, and it's up to each of us to chart our own course. Embracing our uniqueness and honoring our personal pace allows us to cultivate a learning and growth process that feels authentic and fulfilling. Self-compassion is the practice of treating yourself with the same kindness, understanding, and patience that you would offer to a close friend in times of struggle. It's about recognizing that, like all humans, you are imperfect and that it's okay to make mistakes. Self-compassion involves acknowledging your suffering without judgment and responding with empathy and care rather than self-criticism. In a world that often promotes perfection and relentless achievement, cultivating self-compassion allows you to embrace your flaws and challenges with grace and understanding, creating space for healing and growth. At the heart of self-compassion is the ability to be kind to yourself during difficult moments. So often we are quick to offer compassion to others, but when it comes to ourselves, we can be harsh and unforgiving. We may criticize ourselves for not measuring up, for falling short, or for making mistakes. Instead of reacting with kindness, we engage in negative self-talk that reinforces feelings of inadequacy, and that reinforces feelings of inadequacy. Self-compassion invites us to pause and shift our response, replacing self-criticism with gentle encouragement, acceptance, and support. By doing so, we break the cycle of shame and foster a nurturing relationship with ourselves. Therapy. Self-compassion also involves recognizing that suffering is a shared human experience. When we experience pain, failure, or disappointment, it's easy to feel isolated, as though we are the only ones struggling. However, self-compassion reminds us that everyone faces challenges and experiences hardships. It allows us to step back and acknowledge that our pain is part of the broader human condition. This sense of connection helps alleviate feelings of loneliness and reminds us that we are not alone in our struggles. It fosters a sense of solidarity with ourselves and with others who are also navigating life's difficulties. Number 6, the little things, the everyday things. Another crucial aspect of self-compassion is mindfulness. Mindfulness allows us to be present with our emotions without judgment, which is essential for offering ourselves compassion. When we are mindful, we observe our thoughts and feelings with openness and acceptance, without getting caught up in them or trying to push them away. This non-judgmental awareness creates space for self-compassion to thrive. And whether we know it or not, that's the reality of the way the mind works when properly used and manipulated. By acknowledging our pain or discomfort without criticism, we can respond to ourselves in a way that is kind and nurturing, rather than reactive or dismissive. Self-compassion also encourages self-forgiveness. We all make mistakes, and it's natural to feel regret or guilt after a misstep. However, when we dwell too long on our mistakes, we can become trapped in a cycle of self-blame. Self-compassion teaches us to forgive ourselves and let go of the weight of past mistakes. It's not about excusing harmful behavior, but rather about recognizing that we are human and imperfect. By offering ourselves forgiveness, we create the freedom to learn from our experiences and move forward with a renewed sense of self-acceptance. In the process of cultivating self-compassion, it's also important to practice patience with ourselves. Growth and change take time, and self-compassion acknowledges that progress doesn't happen overnight. When we expect perfection from ourselves or rush through our healing, we can become frustrated and discouraged. Patience allows us to trust the process and understand that healing and self-improvement are gradual. It's about giving ourselves permission to move at our own pace, without comparison to others or unrealistic expectations. Self-compassion helps to build emotional resilience. Life can be unpredictable, and we will inevitably face setbacks, disappointments, and failures. In these moments, the way we treat ourselves can significantly impact our ability to recover. When we respond to difficulties with compassion, we create a supportive internal environment that helps us cope with adversity. Failure, imperfection, and defeat. Rather than succumbing to negative self-talk or feelings of defeat, self-compassion encourages us to acknowledge our pain while also nurturing the strength to persevere. It gives us the emotional tools to bounce back and approach challenges with a sense of confidence and self-assurance. Finally, self-compassion fosters a deep sense of self-worth. When we treat ourselves with kindness and understanding, we affirm our inherent value as human beings. It's easy to fall into the trap of feeling unworthy or inadequate when we are struggling, but self-compassion reminds us that we are deserving of love and care simply because we exist. By practicing self-compassion, we reinforce our worthiness, creating a strong foundation for healthy self-esteem and a positive self-position. It allows us to embrace our imperfections, acknowledge our strengths, and honor ourselves in the process.